Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing a daily Does It Resonate for You, where I take a look at you and your person, the general energy that's taking place for you and them at this time. And I'm going to be taking a look at how you both are viewing one another, how you both feel, and the actions you possibly are likely to take towards one another. Now, if this reading does resonate with you and you want more, I will be clarifying all the cards and going into detail in the extended reading, where you will find that linked in the description box below. Okay, so let's hop right into your reading. Let's see what's happening for you today. So I'm going to start off collective with the overall energy between you and this person at this time. Keep in mind, this reading is for anybody, okay? If it resonates with you, it's your reading. If you need a reading, deep down in your heart, you need a reading, then this is most likely for you, okay? So what is the general energy between the collective and their person at this time? Ooh. Oh. Ace of Wands came popping out. Ace of Wands came popping out. So there's definitely spring in the air. There's new beginning happening for many of you watching this. The 21st of April is going to be a very powerful day. Okay, it's going to be a powerful day because there's going to be a major shift on the 21st of April. And this is signifying a brand new start for you, okay? So it's a new energy. So one of the things that is gonna be extremely important for you to keep in mind is to be in that new frequency, okay? So a lot of us want to attract new things. We want good things to come in our life, but we need to be in that frequency in order for us to attract that. So that's something that may be an important message that you need to hear at this time. We have the Empress. Yes, of course. The Empress is that spring energy, right? It's that loving, nurturing, motherly, calm, feminine energy that I think all of us really need. So the energy between you and this person at this time is the Empress, and the Empress is all about growth. She's all about nurturing, loving, supporting, and in the background, you see a river. So water is flowing here. Which is energy. You know, water is energy. We are made up of water. So right now in the present moment, there's a growth energy here. Okay, so there's growth happening. There is nurturing happening. And if you are dating someone new, or you are trying to attract someone new, or you are dealing with somebody new, it is a very beautiful, feminine, nurturing, and loving energy between you and this person at this time. Let's look at your energy. What is your current energy at this time? Collective, we have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, why? What's going on there? The Seven of Swords really could be this energy of really unresolved issues. That's what I'm getting. As soon as I picked up on the energy, it's an unresolved issue that you may have. And what I'm getting, and I'm going to try my very best to put this in words for you so that you can convey and see the picture better. A lot of you recently went through a situation where you were taken advantage of. Somebody here didn't appreciate you. They may have taken what they wanted from you and left. And a lot of you have entered into this energy, okay? And the reason why a lot of you are in this energy is because you are in this place, for majority of you, in this place of self-preservation. And what happens often when we are hurt, someone causes us pain, we're put in a situation that we don't want to be in, we tend to take on that frequency or energy to protect ourselves. So I do feel a lot of you are in self-preservation mode. You may get involved in situations where you may feel like you need to put yourself first. You may need to step on some toes to get ahead type of energy. So a lot of you may be trying to get out of this energy because a lot of you really need to know that in order to manifest this abundance, this beauty, this greatness into your life, you have to maintain a frequency of the Empress. And it's challenging for a lot of us. In the world that we live in today, it's challenging to, be nice and give other people the benefit of the doubt and be patient. It's a very difficult scenario for a lot of us. So we're going to talk more about the Seven of Swords. And I really think, just to reiterate, I really think the Seven of Swords here is playing a huge role in your life. Okay. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to see how this is affecting your connections and who you're attracting and what's coming into your life. Now, let's talk about your person. Your person is in the Three of Wands energy. So who you are attracting right now, whether you're single, whether you're dating someone, whether you are currently in a relationship, whether you're trying to attract somebody new, this is the frequency right now. And the frequency for your person is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is a milestone card for me. And when I talk about milestones, I'm talking about moving to the next level. A lot of you are attracting people who are successful, people who know what they want, people who are ready to get married, people who want to have children. Some of you are maybe even single watching this, and you're seeing people out there that really emphasize what you want in your life. And some of you are saying, how come everybody else is married or everybody else has kids and I'm still single, or I don't have anything going on. A lot of you still need to work on changing your frequency. Okay, you have to work on this. And this is why I do these readings, because it reminds you of the things that you need to work on every day. Okay, this is the point of this. Okay, so you're attracting somebody who is waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to change your frequency. And a lot of us don't realize, a lot of us think, oh, well, maybe I have to wait 2 years or 3 years or 5 years to meet the one. Well, no, not necessarily. It's all about your frequency. If your frequency changes in an hour from now, your whole entire life will change. And this is what the Seven of Swords is emphasizing, because somebody here, as you can see with this card, I'm going to show you, it's a waiting energy, right? It's almost like this person standing there and they're looking out onto the horizon and they're looking to see when you're going to arrive. When are you showing up, collective? So let's get into your reading. Let's pull some cards and let's see what is going on for you. Before I do that, what is happening, okay, behind the scenes for you right now? Okay, or what's going on right now, or what can actually this card, this is what's actually what you don't see coming. Yes, and when I clarify, it's what's happening behind the scenes. Okay, so let's take a look. Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so what is actually taking place right now, or what you don't see coming, is the fact that a lot of you have been trying to keep up with day-to-day life. Some of you have recently disconnected from something. You disconnected from something, or you moved, you disconnected because there was too much. There was too much going on here. What's happening behind the scenes, a lot of you are focusing on your financial abundance, okay? So money is the priority right now. Maybe you're working on a business, maybe you're looking for a better job, but that is what is the key here. And a lot of you right now, like I said, you want to attract love. You want to attract that frequency into your life. You actually want to attract marriage or commitment here, and you have the Temperance. So there's been a lot of waiting. The reason why there's a lot of waiting, collective, is because a lot of you are being challenged right now. Okay, you are being challenged right now to be your highest version of yourself. Okay, and we talked about this. I talked about how the key to manifesting is not only just believing that you can manifest what you want. The key to manifestation is actually being in that frequency, and this is the hardest thing for a lot of us. And the reason why it's a hard thing for us is because when we step outside, the energy outside sometimes isn't compatible with our idea of what our higher self truly is. Which means when we step outside into the world, we need to be on such a high frequency that no matter what's happening around us, it doesn't bother us. And this is something that you're still working on. One of the things that I see for you is when challenges do come up in your life, you disconnect right away. Okay, a lot of you say, no, I'm not dealing with that, and you just move on. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel something is not for you, you have every right to disconnect from the situation. But just keep in mind that when challenges do show up in your life, it's very important that you're able to overcome them in that moment, because what you're actually doing is you're moving to a new level. You're moving to that new level. You're becoming more conscious and aware of how to overcome difficulties, so that when challenges do come into your life, you're able to overcome them a lot faster and get to a higher frequency. Okay, so this is what life presents to us. Life presents challenges to us, and if we're able to really overcome those challenges, we will receive what we want a lot faster. Okay, and this is something that a lot of you aren't aware of, but now, because you're watching the love messages, you are now conscious of that. Yay. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's pull some cards. We're going to look at how you both are viewing one another. How you feel about this person, how they feel about you, and the actions they're likely to take. Now, I just want to reiterate this because sometimes, we get a little bit caught up in tarot. Just keep in mind that when I talk about spirituality on this channel, I'm not talking about timelines. I don't work in timelines. I work in spiritual energy. I work in frequency. I work in what I need to learn in the moment in order to reach my full potential. So if I say something about past, present, or future is just to create this idea of a timeline, okay? But 9 times out of 10, there is no timeline. It is what the frequency is, because every single person has a frequency. Some people have a high frequency, some people have a mid frequency, some people have a low frequency. Everybody has a different frequency. So it's very important that when you're watching these readings, you're really not creating this idea of being fixated on one thing. Try to keep an open mind. Like I said, this can be about family, friends, coworkers, love life. It could really be about anything. It could even be about your personal journey. Maybe you haven't met this person yet, but they are showing up or coming in, and you haven't met them yet, but they're there and they're coming in. Okay. So I just want you to be aware of that. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Let's start off with you. How are you viewing this person at this time? We have the 8 of Pentacles, you have the Magician, and you have the 10 of Swords. So the way in which you are viewing this person at this time, you are viewing this person as somebody who recently went through an ending. Okay, the 10 of Swords is rock bottom energy. It is my life is falling apart. I don't know what to do. It's almost like a I give up kind of energy here, right? So you're viewing this person as somebody who you either ended things with this person. Maybe they are going through something personally right now in their life, but it's rock bottom energy, okay? You have the Magician here in the 8 of Pentacles. So you're viewing this person as somebody who is working on themselves. They're working on manifesting and creating the type of reality that they want. So a lot of you are attracting somebody who recently went through an ending, but they're doing the work, which is great, okay? It's one thing to go through an ending and go through a situation that's been very difficult. And it's another thing to actually work on getting back to this place of having control in one's life. So the Magician is about manifesting and creating. So this is how you're viewing this person. How are they viewing you? We have the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Yes. So I talked about this, right? I just said sometimes challenges come up in your life and you just disconnect. Okay. A lot of you are going to resonate with that because that's how your person's viewing you, 8 of Cups. So a lot of you during this full moon, maybe in Libra, a lot of you walked away or disconnected from something because you felt it wasn't fair or you felt it wasn't balanced or it was simply just not for you. This person views you as somebody who's constantly questioning or spying, watching. You always want to get information. You are somebody who you have a lot of love. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of emotional availability to give. However, you are somebody who is not readily available to give your love, your emotional support, energy to somebody continuously if you don't feel that that person is somebody who you're meant to be with. And you do a lot of research on this person, okay? So when you meet somebody, you may be the type of person who you take their birth details and you go check out their astrology or you check out information about them, or maybe you creep their social media. There's something you found out about this person, okay? You were maybe snooping on them. Huh? Were you doing that? You were snooping on this person, you found out something you didn't like, and as a result of that, you disconnected from them, okay? And this is why you're viewing this person as the 10 of Swords, because you may have ended things with them. But this person, by the way, I just want to let you know, you see this person as somebody who's doing the work. They're working on the issue that you don't like because there's something you don't like about this person, but they're working on it, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you in terms of how they're viewing you. Let's talk about how you feel about this person. We have the Star, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. The way in which you are feeling about this person, you are feeling that things have been very difficult between you and them. Okay, there's been some challenges, and we just talked about that before I even pulled the cards. I intuitively picked up that there has been challenges when it comes to love with you. And the challenges that have been coming up for you are challenges that Spirit is throwing in your path to help you elevate to the new level that you want to be in. Now, when I talk about new level can mean anything. It can mean getting married. Maybe it's getting a better job. Maybe it's moving. Maybe it's achieving or accomplishing something that is great and important to you. And I feel very strongly that that is what we are talking about. We are talking essentially about the Star. Okay, we are talking essentially about the star, and the star is talking about the future. So a lot of you feel right now that your priority is focusing on the future. Your priority is focusing on what you need for yourself. And this is why you're in the Seven of Swords energy, because a lot of you have been taken advantage of in your life. A lot of you have been put into situations where you had no other choice but to be in an energy of self-preservation. Self-preservation means anytime some challenge comes up, it's like, I need to protect myself. I need to take care of me. I need to put myself first. And it comes across as somebody who's selfish, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yeah, okay, Seven of Swords, you are selfish, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's the energy that we need to be in at the moment, in the moment. Okay, so this is how you're coming across. You're focused on your goals. You're focused on what you want in the future. When challenges come up, you're like, no, I'm going to focus on my well-being. I'm going to focus on what I need for myself. So you're in the Queen of Swords energy. This is how you feel. You are somebody who is almost like a stern energy, right? It's a very disciplined energy, right? And very logical energy. You're in a logical energy. And you try not to let your passion get out of hand. That's what I'm getting here with the Ten of Wands. So we're going to talk about this more when we clarify in the extended. Now, let's talk about your person. How do they feel about you? We have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So you're the type of person, and this is how this person feels about you. First of all, you are somebody who has options. You have choices. Sometimes you become a little bit distracted by your environment or by situations in general. You are somebody who is there one moment, but then you're not. Okay. And you may say to yourself, well, you know, Monica, the reason why I'm not consistent with this person is because they haven't been consistent with me. Or the reason why I haven't been consistent with this person is because they haven't given me a reason to be consistent with them. Right. So, you have one perspective and this person has one perspective. And the perspective that this person has when it comes to you, the Nine of Wands, they see you as somebody who doesn't give up. And this is something that is really great about you. This is something that this person really likes about you. They like the fact that you have perseverance. You do not easily give up on situations. However, you do give situations space. So I do feel that this person feels at times that you disconnect or you need to give space. The reason why you are giving space is because for many of you with the Seven of Cups, you have options and choices, and you want to see what's your best choice, what's your best option. Before you commit yourself to anything or anyone, you are leaving that door open. And again, the reason why you're doing that is because a lot of you went through something that in a way made you believe that that's what you need to do. I need to keep my options open for self-preservation, because if something comes up that I don't like, I'm out of there, right? So this is what I'm seeing in terms of how this person feels about you. Now, the actions you're likely to take towards this person, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Five of Cups in reverse, and you have the Page of Cups in reverse. Usually I don't see reversals in this deck, but for some reason it is showing up for you. So the way you're moving towards this person, first of all, I don't feel like you are going to be offering love at this time to anybody or anything. You are still getting over something. You're just at the pinnacle of getting over something. I think a lot of you have accepted the fact that somebody here is not willing to apologize. There's something that happened to you in your past where you were disappointed. Maybe there was a third party. Something really grueling happened to you, and although you believe that things are going to get better and improve in your life, a lot of you still are in this place of getting over something. It's going to take you time. I see you, I see an offer coming in for you when it comes to love. I see offers in general coming towards you. It doesn't have to be just love. It could be opportunities that are coming into your life, but a lot of you are not ready for them. You're just simply not ready for them. You have the Four of Cups here. And if you see this person, an offer is coming in, but they're just not interested. They have their hands crossed and they're a little bit upset. So a lot of you are still dealing with something here that affects you on a deep level. And this is why I said when I first started the reading, I said, your frequency is everything. If you're in this energy of, I don't want to open myself up to anybody, nothing ever works out for me, nothing's good enough for me, well then yes, you're right. That's exactly what's going to happen in your life if that's the frequency that you're on. So this is why nothing is going on in your life. Some of you are watching this and you're saying, Monica, why isn't anything going on in my life? I try to meet this person, I try to go here, I try to go out, but nothing happens. It's because you're not ready for anything to happen. You have to commit to yourself yourself. Forget about everybody else. This is Aries season that we're in. You have to commit to yourself and believe that what you want is coming into your life, but it has to match your thoughts, and your actions have to be in alignment. Your mind and your heart have to be in alignment. And these are two very difficult things to have work hand in hand. So this is something that Spirit wants you to know at this time. Nothing is going on. You are rejecting things. You are not interested. You are still getting over something here that affected you in your past. Now, your person, how are they coming towards you? We have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is somebody coming towards you. And I mentioned that. There is somebody coming towards you. But when this person does come towards you, they are in this frequency of fear of abandonment. Okay. So you're dealing with somebody who they're moving extremely slowly towards you. They're baby footing, baby stepping towards you, because there is a fear that if they do make this grand gesture to you, as soon as they do that, you're going to leave. Okay. So this is a big thing. If you're somebody who has been constantly ghosting people, you're somebody who, I don't know, meets somebody, you have fun with them, and then tomorrow you're gone, you ghost them, you leave them on red. Well, that's the frequency that you're in, that a lot of you are in. And people, whether they're new or people from the past, they pick up on that energy. If somebody is spiritual and they're in tune with themselves, they're going to naturally pick up on those frequencies from you. And this is why this person's waiting, because they have no other choice but to wait until you're ready to actually be open to the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. Okay, so this is what I have for you, collective. I forgot to pull an outcome card, which I like to do before I head into the extended, so it looks like I did something here in terms of your outcome. And then we're also going to take a look at what you want to say to this person and if they had something to say to you. I want to thank you very much for tuning into this reading. If this did resonate with you, the link for the extended will be in the description box. In the description box, the link will be there. Just click it. It will take you to my website to purchase the extended. In the extended, I am going to be clarifying all the cards. We're going to get all the details in terms of what's happening for you. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.